In this demonstration, I'm going to show you how a Cloud Extend wizard can help your Salesforce users quickly and accurately qualify new leads. In this particular scenario, we're going to qualify somebody who walks up to us at a trade show booth. So with Cloud Extend, we've got a brand new lead record here. The status is open. We haven't done anything with it yet. I have just the last name and part of the company name. There's no lead source on this record. There's no activity history, no pending activities, but I'm going to go ahead and open up this sales guide section, which gives me access to my Cloud Extend wizards that have been set up for me. Here's a wizard for first contact at a trade show, and the marketing team has set this up for me to walk me through qualifying somebody who walks up to the trade show booth. So I'm going to start running it, and the first thing it says is, if you have at least the last name and some part of the company name, let's search LinkedIn to see if we can find out more about this person who just walked up. So I click search, and it comes back and tells me there's a guy named Mark Tabor at Active Endpoints. In fact, I look at the picture, I look over at Mark, he's the person I'm talking to, so Mark says, yes, indeed, that's me. Next question, Mark, do you use Salesforce.com now? And since it is a Salesforce sponsored show, most likely he is. It turns out Mark tells me, yes, he does use Salesforce.com. Then I ask Mark, how many users does he have in his org? And it turns out he has 11 to 100. That allows our marketing team to segment their marketing offers based on size of the Salesforce installation. And then I'm going to ask Mark what his biggest challenge at Active Endpoints is. Is it data consistency, driving user adoption, or having people follow best practices? And Mark tells me, you know, Eric, we've just rolled out Salesforce, and there's some resistance to people using it. So I would say it's user adoption out of those three. I'll say, great, Mark, let's click the user adoption button. And now I get a little reminder. If I freeze up, if I don't remember what to say about Cloud Extend, I can say users that don't like Salesforce will love it. When mundane tasks are done for them, they can rely on data being up to date. They know what to do and when without having to fish around in various screens. And of course, you see what's going on here. Cloud Extend is providing a wizard that walks me through a series of steps. I can see the history of the steps over here on the right, and I can always go back a step. So if I wanted to change the answer to consistent data, or if I wanted to change the answer to having people follow best practices or the biggest challenge, I could do that. But I'm going to stay with user adoption, and after I've given Mark the pitch on how Cloud Extend wizards can make it easier for users to adopt Salesforce, I'm going to click continue and then say, Mark, based on this scintillating sales pitch, would you like to schedule a more in-depth demo? Maybe you can invite some other colleagues. We can go into more technical depth than we can possibly do here on the trade show floor. And Mark's going to be nice enough to say, yes, actually, I would be interested in doing that. So we'll click yes. He wants to schedule a meeting. And now we work with Mark to pick a time, and we're going to pick it for the last day of May. And we'll do it. Mark's kind of an early guy, so he wants to do it at 7:30 in the morning, believe it or not. I'll be doing this demo from home. Click the continue button. And this wizard has now finished running, and I want you to notice a few things. First of all, we've captured Mark's full name, the company's full name, in his title. We got that from the LinkedIn search. And notice I didn't have to type anything. That was just entered for me. We've captured the number of users that Mark indicated at Active Endpoints, and that was based on our custom pick list that our marketing team set up. And notice that the lead status was changed from open to qualified. Now, I didn't do that. The wizard did that for me based on the answers that I gave to the questions. Specifically, since Mark agreed to a follow-on demo from a trade show, that means he's a qualified lead, and we've marked him as qualified. In a similar fashion, lead source was automatically filled in. The user didn't have to remember to do that. It was done for them by the wizard. Our marketing people hate it when this field is left blank. If they make it a required field, sales reps just pick the first entry in the pick list. So this way you get much more accurate data on lead sources. Now notice down here I've got a pending activity for the follow-on demo set for May 31st at 7:30. And we even have some notes entered into the activity history. And again, I didn't type these notes in myself. The wizard put these notes into the activity history for me so that somebody picking this record up at a later date, picking up this lead, can see how the interaction started. But a couple quick comments. Cloud Extend wizards can run on any object in Salesforce, not just leads, can run on all standard objects and any custom objects you've defined. And our users tell us that they really like the fact that wizards run entirely within the Salesforce UI. You can run the wizard, get the help you need, you never have to leave Salesforce, and the wizard updates data for you.